Hi, my name is Alyssa Moss from the And Literacy for All team at the Colusa County Office of Education. I'm here today to talk to you about Footsteps to Brilliance. Footsteps to Brilliance School Edition is a breakthrough early learning solution that helps all children become proficient readers by third grade. It also includes Clever Kids University Pre-Reader app and Clever Kids University I Can Read app. All of these apps accelerate student achievement by uniting the power of mobile game technology with the latest in cognitive research. I will also share a video with you about both of the Clever Kids University apps. Today, this one is just going to be about Footsteps to Brilliance. Because the program can be accessed with or without an internet connection on any Apple or Android tablet or phone, as well as on a traditional computer, it provides schools and districts with an unprecedented ability to connect school, home, and community. Footsteps to Brilliance and the Clever Kids University apps that are under the Footsteps to Brilliance umbrella are free to all Colusa County residents. Footsteps to Brilliance offers a comprehensive curriculum that is designed to encourage children to explore books, games, and writing activities that appeal to them. Because each Footsteps to Brilliance book and game includes a variety of scaffolding designed to enable success at any reading level, Footsteps to Brilliance engages children in active discovery and develops a child's learning independence. Footsteps to Brilliance has 3 levels. The red level, Level 1, is ideally suited for pre-readers and beginning readers, such as preschool and kindergarten students. The yellow level, Level 2, is geared towards developing readers and writers like first and second grade students. The blue level, Level 3, is suited for independent readers and writers, such as second and third grade students. Each level is organized into 3 sections. My Library presents children with extensive libraries of interactive ebooks that include a book, comprehension games, thematic literacy and skill games, and a writing experience where children create their own version of the story. My Games offers children a variety of fun games that develop mastery of reading and language skills. My Writing presents a child-friendly publishing tool where children can create and share an unlimited number of stories, journals, and reports. My Writing also offers opportunities to develop writing and analytical skills through project-based learning. Project-based learning begins in Level 2 and Level 3. All content on Footsteps to Brilliance is in English and Spanish, and you can go back and forth between the 2 languages by clicking on the ENG/ESP toggle button. To read a Footsteps to Brilliance book, simply click on the book you want to read, and then if you'd like the book to read itself to you, click on the purple speaker icon. So I'm going to click on this pink star here to read the book, and if I want the book to read itself to me, I click on this speaker icon here. You also have the opportunity to record yourself through the red microphone button. The books are also interactive. By touching the words or clicking on the pictures, a child's vocabulary is enriched. After reading a story, each child should follow the stars by reading the book, playing reading comprehension games with letter links, sometimes called book buddies, playing literacy games tied to concepts found in the book, and creating a book based on themes found in the story. To log in, visit www.andliteracyforall.net or download the free applications from the App Store. Students can log in with their super secret code or student ID. Students can log in with their super secret code by either choosing the animals that correspond to the letters in their code or switching over to the letter option. Then press the green arrow. Teachers, staff, and parents can log in with the username and password option. These codes, usernames, and passwords also work for the Clever Kids University apps and online software. For district and school teachers and administrators, Footsteps to Brilliance also has an accessible and easy-to-use data dashboard. This dashboard is best accessed through the Google Chrome internet browser. It generates reports for you, allows you to see how your school is progressing, what students are working on in each classroom, and if and when a student needs help with one of the trackable literacy domains. Let's see how Williams Elementary School is progressing. So far, for this school year, as of May 18th, this is some data for Williams Elementary School. You can see how many hours of literacy has been spent and by who, words read, books read, games played, books written, and more information about the grades, who are using the apps or using it online, where they're spending their time using it, and what are they spending their most time on. You can also look at a leaderboard for classes and students to see who is progressing the most and who needs a little bit more assistance. You can also look at proficiency. So let's take a look at that. There are 5 domains of literacy that you can take a peek at. So let's look in language. And each area is color-coded. So if we go to the bottom of the page, you can see that green is proficient, yellow is developing, and red needs help. We can also look at the growth for the school from the beginning of the school year to today. And as you can see across the board, there has been increased development in all of these literacy areas at Williams Elementary School by using Footsteps to Brilliance. You can also drill down farther and look at the different grade levels by themselves. Let's take a peek at the classrooms. As a school administrator, you have access to look at each specific classroom itself. You click on the blue lines up here and go down, you can click on a classroom. So let's look in a classroom at random. And you can either look at the class dashboard itself, which is very similar to the school dashboard we were just looking at, or you can look at how a specific student is doing in that classroom. Let's look at the class dashboard. There are different features, as you can see on the side here, for the data dashboard. You can look at writing samples. You can look at a class activity log, which tells you what students have completed on which days. This also can help you track attendance if you are assigning assignments through Footsteps to Brilliance. You can see how kids are doing on Clever Kids University. You can also assign assignments to them, and you can create flexible groups. These flexible groups are great if you're trying to make reading or writing groups based on the literacy domains. Up here, you also have usage, so you can see when students have been using it. A grade book, so that would include assignments and how students are doing on each of the apps. Activity log, you can look at all activities or just writing samples from the students. You can also look at proficiency and growth. So let's go ahead and let's look at proficiency. And as you can see, just like before, green is proficient, yellow is developing, and red is needs help. Gray means that student has not logged into Footsteps to Brilliance yet. So if I were to click on one of these red students here to see what they need help in terms of language, it will also show me where he falls in the other domains. So here he is for phonological awareness. So that means he has not yet done an activity in Footsteps about that. He's improving over here in phonics. He's not done any activities for reading comprehension yet. And he is developing in logic and reasoning. Let's click on growth to see how the students are doing in this classroom. So in this classroom, as you can see, just like with the school, all students have been increasing their skills in these 5 literacy domains through Footsteps to Brilliance. And lastly, looking at the data dashboard, let's click back to proficiency groups, and let's look at flexible groups for this school year. So this will help me to see who should I group with who when doing small group work. So let's go ahead and look at language, and let's look at vocabulary acquisition. And as you can see, it drills in even farther as we go down. So let's go ahead and let's click on show students for demonstrate understanding of domain-specific vocabulary. And here are my groups. So we can group these children together because they're proficient. We can group these children together. And then for these children over here, because there's not enough data, they can do independent work on Footsteps to Brilliance so that we can get more data to see where to place them when doing small group work in the future. As an administrator for your school, you have access to all of this information. Before you can play on a tablet or smartphone, you must download the activities you plan to play using a Wi-Fi connection. After downloading all Footsteps to Brilliance content, you will no longer need an internet connection or data plan. Through our iPad lending program, we can provide iPads to you that already have the Footsteps to Brilliance content downloaded for each specific child, so there is no need to connect to the internet. If playing on a computer, you do not need to download the activities in advance. We recommend 15 minutes a day of play to see the best results in each child's literacy development. For questions or additional assistance, please contact me, Alyssa Moss, at amoss@ccoe.net or 530-531-7055. You can also contact our literacy liaison, Stephanie Santana, or project director, Carissa Williams, at their contact information listed here.